Hello, I'm a guy that likes to talk about 80s music, and today I want to talk about the Bangles, Walk Like an Egyptian. What a strange song title. But this song with a strange song title was the number one song of 1987, the number one Billboard song of the entire year, way above Whitney Houston and U2 and Bon Jovi and Whitesnake was this strange song called Walk Like an Egyptian. I have to wonder what younger people would think if they ever heard this song. I mean, what does it mean to walk like an Egyptian? It means to do this, like how the figures were painted on the walls of the tombs and temples back in ancient Egypt. Yeah, I can remember one time I was in the car with mom and dad, and they had their country music station on, and it was a Sunday, so the DJ was talking about what the top country songs of the week were and the maybe top selling country music album of the week. And he said, and if anyone's curious, on the pop charts, the number one song is Walk Like an Egyptian. I guess the twist is out. Yeah, that was pretty funny. And I do wonder if it wasn't meant to be like those dance craze songs from the 60s, like if it wasn't inspired by some of those dance craze novelty songs of the 60s. I mean, at the time, I didn't think anything too weird about it. I just figured it was about a breakdancing move because you can see breakdancers doing that with their hands sometimes, They do the little robot and then they do the little King Tut thing. So yeah, I figured it was just about a breakdancing move. But looking back on it now, I have to wonder if Steve Martin didn't have an influence on it when he sang his King Tut song. King Tut. Yeah, Steve Martin was already had already turned that into a dance back in the 70s. I also have to wonder what people in Egypt thought of this song. I mean, surely they heard it because it was a big hit all over the world. Of course, the song is referencing just the paintings from way back in ancient Egypt. And it's so easy to just think of Egypt as a time rather than a place. I mean, usually when you hear Egypt, you just think of ancient Egypt, just like if you hear Babylon or Samaria or Persia, you think of a past civilization. But there is still a country called Egypt today. It still exists, and people still live there, lots of people. And I'm willing to bet nobody walks that way. You could spend all day standing on a sidewalk in Cairo watching people go by, and not one person does that. I mean, how would they carry the groceries home if they did? So I really wonder what people in Egypt would think of this song. We don't walk like that. Stupid Americans. So where did this song come from? I read that it came from a songwriter who wrote it after being on a ferry. He was on a ferry and it hit rough waters. And he was watching the way people were trying to keep their balance. They would walk and try to keep their balance, and how some of them did so in a way that reminded him of those old wall paintings. And that was the spark, watching people trying to keep their balance. I also read that the Bangles didn't want to do this song at first, but they were talked into it, and I bet they're glad they did. Number one song of 1987? Yeah, everybody remembers Susanna Hoffs. They think of her as being the lead singer, which a lot of times she was. But this is a song where all the members of the Bangles sang a part in it. But everybody remembers her because, one of the things that people remember from the song, or the song's video anyway, is the way Susanna Hoffs moves her eyes side to side, And she looks all foxy and sexy and such doing that, It'll make a guy want to melt. But she claims that she didn't mean to do that. She says that she was real nervous when they were filming that. And she was nervous about the camera doing the close-up. And she looked side to side, that person and that person, because of nerves. And it turned out to be something that just looked really cool. I wonder if anyone ever did that, tried to imitate her and try to look good, try to attract boys doing that, You can make a song like that, Move your eyes like Susanna Hoffs. Move your eyes like Susanna Hoffs. Yeah. Yeah, she says she did that because she does that when she's nervous, maybe. But maybe she actually got it from Men at Work. When Colin Hay was singing Who Can It Be Now, He did the same thing. Who can it be now? Do 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 do. Who can it? Yeah, that's where she got it. Susanna Hoffs got it from Colin Hay. Anyway, I guess I've had my fun for the day. I should go do something productive.